Hello, you beautiful people, and welcome back to the Hall of Fame Challenge. My name is KC Sports, and I hope you're all having a great day. I'm in a bit of a better mood because Cardiff Met Uni are finally existing as a real club. Today is our first round of the JD Welsh Cup, a competition which is actually a little important to us. We want to be competitive in this. After failing the latter stages of that, being knocked out in our first game against Barry, it's time to really change things around. But let's talk about the results. Now, I'll be honest, I don't fully remember. Oh, yeah, we left off after that loss to the New Saints. We would then lose to Haverford West, and yeah, things weren't going well. But a 1-0 win over Column Bay, a goal from Yanis Lewis, would get us a pretty comfortable victory, to be honest. Only 3 of our fans were there, which is great to know. Yeah, that's how many we had coming. But we would also get a late win over Barry. We would sort of fix our problems from that opening game as we scored 3 again against them. But this one was very tight, very competitive. Ruari McConville would put them up 3 minutes in with a goal from a corner kick, and Billy Leach would score a penalty. And I felt like in terms of the actual game, we were doing pretty well, but we weren't able to get goals. But after a couple of substitutions, Aled Williams would pop up at a brace, 63rd and 81st minutes to make it 2-2, and then a late minute goal from Hook Akpan, who finally has started to kick into a little bit of form, I hope. So, this is our team heading into the game. We have Ben Haynes in goal. Oh, that is something. Just quickly before we move on, I forgot to mention, we have had to release one player. Alex Lang came to us complaining, saying, why aren't I playing more? And if you may well remember from last episode, I said he would never play for us again. So he was sitting there complaining about what had been happening. And I said, fair enough, pal. It's time to leave. For 122 appearances he would make altogether for us. But this season, absolutely not at the level we needed. Only 5'10", and we made that big decision to let go of our first choice goalkeeper over the last 4 or 5 seasons, as we believe in Ben Haynes. Wes Williams would also come in as our new young goalkeeper, and he's actually not bad at all if you look at some of those stats. But 5'11", again, he's likely not going to play all too much for us. So the squad is Ben Haynes in goal, Curtis Strong, Sean Williams and Joe Evans alongside Sean Wilson as our back 4. Hook Akpan is sitting in this deep line playmaker role, Tom Price, box-to-box midfielder, and Dixon Kabongo as an attacking central midfielder, with Yanis Lewis, Anderson Pinto and Aled Williams as our attacking 3. I also want to change this tempo. So, this is the team. We actually are playing pretty well. If you look at our last 5 games for our starting 11, the only player not at the best has been Anderson Pinto, who's not really started too much. It's been Adam Pike usually in that deep line forward role, but Anderson Pinto, I believe, is a little bit better in that role actually. So this is actually his first game back at kind of full fitness. Dixon Kabongo is also just came in ahead of is it Tom Price? I want to say it's Tom Price who's the winger. Elliot Evans, sorry. Tom Price is our captain. Who came in for Elliot Evans. And I see the boys are actually quite motivated by us. We should be winning this game pretty easily against Sefton Albion, and this would be a 3rd win in a row for Cardiff Met Uni if we are able to come out of this game with a victory and progress through to the 3rd round of the Cup. Corner kick in. Hope Akpan nearly got there. Price, Anderson Pinto goes for goal, and it forces a good. No, Warren didn't quite get a touch to it, but he did have to dive for it. Yeah, I'm actually feeling a little bit better with this formation. I'm starting to learn a little bit more about lower league football as well as I play this game. And hopefully things will start to work out well. But I love this kind of network here. Look how compact and aggressive we are. We're very high. Compare that to Sefton Albion. They are barely getting past their own halfway line. Our entire team is over that halfway line. Another corner kick here to Strong. Tom Price at the back post. And that is a lovely goal to score. Really, really smart corner kick. We forced the entire Sefton Albion team to come forward, and Price just peels off at the back post and a first-time volley. 1-0 up, half an hour in. And we are very good at kind of holding on to these games. It must be said, that is kind of our biggest strong point. But let's not immediately curse ourselves here. As a ball in from a throw-in, headed away by Curtis Strong. No one's quite there yet. Lane, Anderson Pinto dives in, that's very good. And Joe Evans brings it forward here for Aled Williams. Back to Sean Wilson. Williams once more on the ball. Joe Evans. Wilson. Yeah, I feel like I've also found kind of my starting 11. So as this team begins to thin out, don't expect too many transfers really. This team now needs to sort of thin out and become a little bit more of a sort of settled 2022 players. Curtis Strong swings it in, looking for Aled Williams at the back post. Doesn't quite get there. Falls to Tom Price, and it's the second goal of the evening for Tom Price. A very nice assist by Anderson Pinto. Cool, calm, and collected with a gaping hole in the box. He still decides to play it backwards, and that's exactly what I want. His job is very important of holding this team together, being the link between offense and between the attack and the midfield, essentially. Giannis Lewis finds Dixon Kabongo driving forward. Pinto goes for goal, and it's off the crossbar. A couple big long-range shots from Anderson Pinto have really made their goalkeeper sweat. And we are 2-0 up. Again, we should be winning this game. But up until really last week, if we're being honest, that win over Barrios, Pinto nearly gets a goal as the goalkeeper fumbles that one behind for a corner. Yeah, up until last week, I didn't really know if we would win this game. We'd been so poor. It's great to see us start to work together as Giannis Lewis nearly scores from another corner kick. Hopefully this is the turn in results we needed. Of course, we're going to be getting a little bit of leeway from Cardiff Met Uni, who are seeing us as kind of their project manager. You know, someone who is going to develop, is going to be loyal to Cardiff Met Uni and help develop this team and ideas. We've gone from a team pushing for kind of that top 3, top 4. Now the expectation is just simply to try and grow back into being an established Welsh top division side, and that is supposed to be taking a long time. That's the goal. We're going to be quite a while on this team with a lot of faith from the board. Haynes makes a save, but Jay McKevitt Harvey is able to get a touch onto that, and it's 2-1. Sefton Albion starting to pull things back. Maybe some changes are in order, but for right now, I'm not sure what I'd want to change because we are playing extremely well. I'm going to continue to praise the team. Aled Williams isn't playing his best football, so he's going to come off for Lewis Rees. I'm also going to bring Curtis Strong off for Barney Sodi and keep it like that. Just the 2 substitutions for now. Our team's very fit. Not many substitutions need to be made. And it looks like we're going to come out of this one 2-1 victors unless there's a highlight towards the end of this game. And there is one, but it starts with us, and it is Tom Price over a free kick. Where is this headed? That's the big question. Oh, goes for himself, and it's off the post. We've had a few good long-range shots there, really testing the metal of this team. And another corner kick. This one to be taken by Barney Sodi. No, sorry, Anderson Pinto to take it. Where is he going to be aiming towards? We don't have many men in the box. Clearly trying to hold on to this victory here. Robinson heads away, but there's so many men. Tom Price. Oh, that was the highlight. Okay. And the final highlight of the game, you've got to think. And it's again us on the ball. Anderson Pinto collects a very nice through ball into Lewis Rees. Has a lot of ability here. What's he going to be able to do with it? Rees could pull back to the edge of the box. Does. Anderson Pinto fires that one wide. He's had a very good game, but probably needs to do a little bit better with his finishing in the future. But that is a very good 2-1 comfortable victory as we progress through to the third round of the Cup. Now, I would like to say before we move on into the next episode, please like and subscribe if you are enjoying this episode, and be aware of the next few episodes of this save are going to be very important. We're going to be skipping through quite a lot of football, constantly just trying to get through seasons. This save is going to be a very long-term save. There's going to be many twists and turns. So please keep your eyes open for every episode, as they all will mean quite a lot for the future of our save and for the importance of the eventual end goal of reaching the Hall of Fame. So we are actually the first name out of the cup, and we will be taking on Taft's Wells. As you can see, it's not the hardest kind of mix-up of teams. It's not like the FA Cup third round draw with a lot of weaker teams, but we're very lucky there. We will face Taft's Wells, who were the league below us, I believe, the Simu South. Well, yeah, pretty much. They're the league below us, essentially. So, another, what should be expected win, if we're being honest, as well as being the home team. So it looks like hopefully we're going to be having a half-decent Welsh Cup draw. Anyway, we'll be back for the game against Newtown. See you soon. And so we are back for this game. The team's still pretty fit, very sharp. Let's get into this against Newtown. We have already faced Newtown this season, and the result was, it was not too long ago actually, a 1-0 loss, a 93rd minute Jason Oswell goal. Let's try and maybe do the opposite. We tend to win by 1 goals. In the last 3 games, we've won by 1 singular goal, 1-0, a 2-1, and a 3-2. Is this going to be a 4-3 victory? Maybe a 5-4 victory? That'd be fun. And seem a little bit more concerned about this one, not all that motivated, as we face second in the league, but there is only 12 points difference, which isn't a huge amount. And Tom Price here on the ball. Plays that short to Alad Williams, in Joe Evans, all the way back to Williams, who turns his man, and that is a lovely goal. Alad Williams back in the goal scoring chart with a really nicely taken corner routine. That's something I'm very happy seeing. Price short to Williams, who finds that through ball to Evans, and it's a lovely 1-2, and it's that little turn and finesse into the corner. 1-0 up, 13 minutes in. My God, this team is starting to kick into gear a little bit now. Curtis Strong, Dixon Kabongo, and it's Strong again on this left-hand side. Looks for Alad Williams at the back post, and a head is very, very testing. Doesn't quite get our goal, but we still maintain pressure here as it falls back to Hoch Akpan. Tom Price, a battle with Thompson doesn't quite work out. Very happy there with that goal. That free kick was just so aesthetically pleasing. Sean Williams wins that into Giannis Lewis. Tom Price now could bring this forward, and does, finding Alad Williams with a lovely through ball and scores, but it is offside. A good test there again. We're keeping Newton on the back foot. It was clearly offside, but it was a little tighter than maybe it felt in the moment. Ben Haynes now launches it forward. Didn't quite get onto that, and it will now be Newton's first time to attack this game. 26 minutes in. Towards the back post of Evans. Taylor Clark now on the edge of the box. Plays it into Rodden. A great save by Ben Haynes, who's really stepped up to the plate here. He has become a key, very integral part of this team. In terms of stats, they are doing a little better on possession and XG, but very minimally. Feels like we are actually quite balanced, like very even. Oh no, another free kick. This time it will be for Newton as Evans goes to shoot, and it's over the bar. Ben Haynes didn't really have to do too much, but he had it covered. We go into the half 1-0 up. The team delighted. I am delighted We're getting a very good run of games all of a sudden. Beating a team who they were second in the league. It has to be said. Technically third, but second, third. Top teams here. Tom Price swings it to the back post. Joe Evans is there. Doesn't quite get his head onto it, but forced to Aled Williams, who's peeled out to these wide areas. Curtis Strong. Hope Akpan goes for goal. What a goal by Hope Akpan. That is exactly why this guy can be so pivotal to this team. Lovely goal. Aled Williams does some nice footwork on that wide area. But Hope Akpan, with a first time weak foot kind of scoop from 30, 35 yards out there. An incredible goal to us 2-1 up. And it's still not enough for us as Anderson Pinto finds Tom Price, Curtis Strong, Hope Akpan again. This is very solid possession football here, it must be said, as Curtis Strong picks it up on this left hand side. Could be putting a cross in. Finds Dixon Kabongo. Kabongo back to Akpan. Goes for goal again! And it's a great save by Tyler. My God. Hope Akpan. What has gotten into this man all of a sudden? Now Curtis Strong with the corner kick. In. Oh, headed just over the bar. Bloody hell. I did not expect this to work the way it has. Does look like we may have to make a couple changes though. Kabongo's going to come off for Elliot Evans and Sean Wilson will be replaced by Barney Sodi. This could be such a huge win, and this really does tell you where this team's at. Adam Pike on. We have a couple final changes to make, and it will be Joe Evans off for Brett Taylor, and with our final substitution of the game, Lewis Reese will replace Anderson Pinto. Elliot Evans now swings it in, looks for a few options. It ends up just kind of threading the needle between them. Barney Sodi back forward to Curtis Strong. Doesn't quite get his head onto that one. Zelly now coming forward. Big options here. Finds Thompson. Nice calm ball backwards, and Thompson drives forward. Dissects his way through two men. Forced out wide. Back to Sears. Taylor Clark. Sears once more. Battling with Pike on this wide area. You gotta give the advantage to Sears. And it's into Zelly. Could pull it back and does to Thompson. And it's 2-1. We continue to not keep a clean sheet. And we now just have to hold on here. 3 minutes of traditional play and a couple bits of added time. 4 minutes of added time. But the game is dying out. And it is a 2-1 victory over Newton. A great goal from Aled Williams and an absolutely spectacular goal by Hope Akpan. The difference here. And that is our 4th game in a row with victories. And the season now is starting to turn a little bit on its head. We opened up with 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games without a win. And now we go 4 in a row. 100% records. We will play a lot of games. I'm going to probably skip past Half Wells. I'm expecting a victory. And we'll probably be back, hopefully, for the 4th round of the Welsh Cup sometime in the future. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. I really did think this was going to be a sad save. I can't believe it's finally starting to turn around. I'll see you all again sometime soon. Take care and bye-bye.